3 weeks have gone by and I told myself I can't continue.
Welcome to Bench Scope USA.
Benjamin. All right, that's what I'm going to do. All right, now, what else do I have here? Do I have Capital One versus Scott R. Boyden?
Your Honor, the parties are still in a breakout room.
Do I have Betty Brady versus Dakota Richter? Come on up here, please. 2600603.
Sorry.
Your name, ma'am?
Oh, Betty Brady.
Sure, your name? Talk about this out in the hall.
I gave him a chance.
Are you a heating and cooling guy?
I do it outside.
You want to go talk, see if you can resolve it?
Talk. Obviously,
All right.
what she's trying to do is necessary.
Fair enough. You guys, like the small claims division, are giving up certain rights. Each of you are giving up the right to a jury trial. Each of you are giving up the right to a lawyer. Each of you are giving up the right to appeal my decision, and to the extent that you might be entitled to a plaintiff, you are giving up the right to seek in excess of $77,000. Has it gone to 7,500 yet, Jen?
No, Your Honor, it's still stated at
Still
7,000.
7,000. Okay, they're always raising it. What is it? 8 months or a year? But anyway, 7,000 is the max, but you're only paying for 700. You don't have to give up those rights. If you want to preserve those rights, just tell me. I'll remove the case to the General Civil Division. I'll still be the presiding judge over the case. But if you're proceeding small claims, like I said, you're giving up the right to appeal my decision, the right to a lawyer, the right to a jury trial. Do you understand that, Ms. Brady?
I do.
Do you understand that, Mr. Rick?
Yes.
You wish to give up those rights and proceed here, or have the case removed, Ms. Brady? You waive those rights, Mr. Richter? You waive those rights? Raise your right hands. Do you have any witnesses? I'm asking you.
I have a person that did the work.
Where's he at? Is he coming today?
No.
You want to call him?
My shop all was when I was leaving.
Well, I'm just telling you. Hang on a second. I don't know what you're talking about. Parts you're talking about. If you think he did something wrong, you're going to need the proof.
Okay. He never finished the job.
Is that true?
I got a good piece of wall.
All right, stop. Let me just have you both raise your right hands. If I need to adjourn it, I will. You solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole true self you got. Ms. Breeding?
Yes.
Mr. Richter? Okay, tell me what happened, man.
Okay, my furnace went out in December.
This cup 25.
Yes.
Okay.
My boyfriend, he was up there. He told me to go help me get to do my furnace. So I called him. I gave him $2,000 to get the furnace and pay him for the work. He brought me the furnace, hooked it up, and then we had to turn on to go to the diets. So we put a fan on the bricks, shoving heat on it to the diets. So the leak that would calm down. They kept telling me the tunnel was being made. 3 weeks had gone by and I told myself I can't continue. Push this. You don't insane. The gas bill that month was all $400. I wasn't really getting the heat in the house that I needed.
Is that true what you said so far?
Yeah.
Well, what point isn't it?
So I told them that I was like to, I got the calls of fixing the home where I didn't know it. This is my just to come with it. That part was true. I didn't come back for that. I haven't, the bill wasn't made yet, so I never returned back. Everything else was done with the first.
How much of the $2,000 did you earn?
Only made $400 off right now. And he charged me $800.
grand altogether. What's it? So you charge, the deal was you were supposed to install everything, including parts and labor for $2,000, right? Yes. And you received all that money, right? And you had to hire somebody else to do it?
I guess
You have their invoice?
without working, it's perfect. I can hire them. I paid him $800 to finish the job.
No. Did you bring your invoice?
I don't think that I'm most of it. But
Who'd you hire?
Joe Walker.
Does he go to the company?
Yes, I'm college university.
Joe Walker.
Yes.
You call Joe Walker and you have him zoom in?
Don't get my phone first. I forgot the phone first. When somebody comes to the door and someone in front of the brush to the bill to get the phone on.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Why didn't you finish the job and why isn't she entitled to the balance? It was supposed to be 2,000 and she gave the 2,000.
Yeah.
And she had to pay an extra 800.
So I was gonna go back when the part was done. The part was done, we called her, she already got it.
This was December, right?
Somebody else.
It's cold.
The else house, her furnace was out. You know, she had vision of missing right. I believe his wife electric bill was so high. Yes, no.
Why are you coming up with 700?
In the new furnace, it runs less gas. There was no way it could be running more. There was no way it could run more.
How are you coming up with $700? Tell me.
Well, he brought the furnace over and he kept telling me for 3 weeks that the spark was being made. He never come up with it was really cold in my house. So I had it done by the old birthday.
I know.
We made the time right there at my house.
So
He got me $25 for the furnace.
So it's 2,800 is what you paid out on this. Well, why are you only suing for 700?
Because I told her the 800 that he owed me to keep $100 from his trouble. So then he told me 800 to give me the furnace down the stairs. And he gave my whole furnace to one of his friends from now. He said $800 to carry it in the basement down there. I didn't even have a seat. I can't even get the warranty on the front. The front was working. The only thing that I needed was the front. It connects from the furnace to your ductwork that blows into your house. It was literally 10 inches at least.
Why did,
You put driving trucks in the furnace room.
I read.
Yeah.
I'm just curious as to why you did not sue for 800.
I told him to keep 100 for some troubles because I told you about how you chose the first.
You kept how much did you keep of the 2,000?
400. The rest was the material. He told me it was 180. Then he told my boyfriend it was 40. The piece of metal that I had made was 160. What do you have?
And you're under oath. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at you.
Yes. I am.
You're under oath. And you're telling me under oath that you paid $800 to have the rest of the work done.
I did, sir.
Do you have any reason to dispute?
My friend, one of my buddies, told me that the guy who she hired, he also did more work than what I did. Brand new power, breaker, a line. That went through $800, Your Honor.
Is that true?
He did, but he charged me $800 for the rest of the job as well. He only charged me $800 for all of it. And he felt bad that I got both jobs. In the middle of the winter, I had no heat. The fan doesn't blow. The heat up to my upstairs. Lower rust. Yeah.
Well, I don't know why you didn't take care of this early. I don't know why you wanted to. I'm looking at him. I don't know why you didn't take care of this early.
The shop that I called told me that they were booked out. I had the apartment. When I did reach out to her, she said that she's already done completed it.
Tom, that boyfriend called, cussing me out and going longer, so like, you know.
Well, I mean,
And you know, I understand that.
anything else? No?
I mean, basically, the 160, I believe, you know, the bottom piece, I believe everything that part was not finished, yeah. Everything else was hooked up, though. Turn, gas, the CO2 back, all that was hooked up. I mean, the furnace was functioning.
Inherent in something like this is the fact that it has to be done within a reasonable time. Yeah. You have a reasonable period of time to fulfill the contractual terms. If you're making people wait for 3 weeks, I don't care if you have to drive the Escanaba to get a plumber or make it yourself or do what else. You breached the contract. She had the right to go out and hire somebody. She did that. Judgment for plaintiff, $700 plus your filing fee of $68, your total $768. Can you pay that today?
No, I'm not working on it.
When can you pay it?
Start my job next week.
Where?
Sewer and water, in the room.
How much you going to make?
I think it's about 22 an hour.
Tell me how much you can afford to pay.
Uh, and $50.
Do you have a family?
I got two twin daughters. They're 9 months old.
When is your first check going to be?
2 weeks from now, like, when the day I start Monday, next Monday. So, 2 weeks from now,
You start on April 27th, right? Pay $50 per week to the plaintiff beginning May the 15th. Okay? So that's the best I can do, man. Okay?
Yes, for one sec.
Sure.
I gave him the option, paying me for it, he kept telling me he was gonna send me $100. So,
If he doesn't pay this, you can move to set aside the installment order. You can subpoena him for a creditor's exam, and you can garnish his wages, but you'll have to talk to a lawyer about all of that. Okay, so talk to him. If the defendant doesn't pay you, as I outlined, then you can undertake collection proceedings. All right?
thank you, sir.
Go down on them both. You get a copy of the judgment. Good luck. Thank you. What else have I got here?